Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be reviewing this sought after Hot Wheels Honda Civic Si in 20. This is not even a new casting, but it is sought after because JDM is really popular. That's Japanese domestic market cars, really popular now in the Hot Wheels 164 community. Many fans, and this Recolour by Hot Wheels, I mean this one, this one was super popular at the beginning of the year. And now they've gone and done this one, and it's sent the collectors and scalpers off, really frantically trying to get it. I've got one, not in the wild, mind you. I paid £3.50 for it off eBay, which is not bad, and it saves me the time and all the, searching through the boxes just for like one casting. So there you go. Maybe I'll find it at B&M later on for like £1.69. But for now, I've got it. That's the only one I want. This year's Hot Wheels, I don't know if you want to... Maybe you can drop a comment below. But it has been, for me, quite slow in terms of releasing the new castings. There's been a lot of great recolours, but not so many standout new ones. So I know that from the Lamley group, they've done previews of what's coming, and I think Hot Wheels do save the later ones for a later date because obviously like production issues and getting timing of getting it right and making sure that the casting's all correct and all that stuff. So but yeah, so far it's been quite slow, and you know what, it's not always a bad thing. It's been quite good for my wallet, which I think all collectors know about, the money squeeze when there's like a new product that comes out, and you're like trying to collect certain things, and then something new comes out, and then it adds to like budget restraints. You got to choose what you can have, because you can't have everything. Well, most collectors can't afford everything anyway. So but this one, really happy to get, and I'm going to review this in detail. If you're into Transformers and diecast cars, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you. And for those who have, really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy these reviews. Thank you. Let's take a quick look at this packaging. So here we have usual artwork here. Short card is covered up, and you can see the matching tyres on the artwork there, and all the rest of the details. I think it's just the same as the gold one, but just in white this time. So that's that, and then this is the back if anyone's interested. Okay, that's enough. Let's rip this open. So on first glance out of the packet, this looks really cool, but I will show you something. QC, now that there's more Hot Wheels collectors and just 164 diecast in general, there's a lot more comments now, and one of the things that comes up recently is QC about Hot Wheels. They're not $1 anymore, or £1. WH Smith sells these for like £3.50, even $3.99 I saw in the airport. And if you get stuff like hairs trapped in here and here, it's not good for the QC, because you are paying money for this. So you expect something to be good quality. And if you look at the art, like this hooded carbon fiber hood, that's probably supposed to be, look at this bleed of the ink, and here as well, look, it's just spattered all over. So these are just being put out at an incredibly fast speed, and it's just not really had the time really to just set, and it's still wet, you can see. So that's something that lowers the excitement about, because I saw this on many social media channels, and the hype was up, and I was looking forward to this. But then when you get it, it's got this and it's got that, and then you just think, okay, I've paid for this, and it looks cool like this, but then the model itself isn't particularly of high quality. I mean, look at this metal casting here. I mean, this is why people who enter the hobby and stay with the hobby move to other premium brands like Mini GT, because look at this. I mean, the mold is just so rough and shoddy work. And you'd have thought that, you know, if these are made by machines, that those machines would be pretty accurate, but they're not. So anyway, enough of that. Let me know in the comments below. Are you still a Hot Wheels collector? Do you look at this video just out of interest, or have you know, you're not bothered about these defects, you accept them for what they are? Anyway, on to the front of the model. Got a nice Honda logo there. Again, we've got some random marks here, and we've got this here. Let me zoom in. I don't think it's quite clear, to be honest, this design, but there you go. Okay, and then we've got like the vents on the front hood. I've got the grille underneath. I mean, this is a really cool casting. It's just a shame that the paintwork isn't really up to standard. This creamy white colour really suits this car, and I have the gold one here as well, and this also. This is like so flashy. I mean, look at this scratch on the windscreen as well, like the plastic. This one isn't so bad in terms of bleed. I got quite lucky here, but this part, these two designs that are clearer on this part, you know, it's just much sharper. And I've got a couple of these which I bought, and they all have defects, so yeah, it's not the seller's fault, it's the manufacturer's fault. So you can even see here on this massive spoiler, on this, yeah, really rough as well, which is a shame because this casting is really cool. I really like it. The design is fantastic. The shape, the silhouette, side profile. This could still be used in 1/64 dioramas and photography, but it also could be a lot better. So yeah, Hot Wheels or any representatives, if you're watching this review, go sort it out at the factory, please. Thanks. Okay, so here we have the side profile again, looking cool. I mean, that is just spot on. The wheel choices again, I think premium style wheels with the 5-spoke would look better, but you know, for a toy, this is close, and it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, onto the back. Here we go. Let's zoom in here. So it's nice to have front and rear tampos. Again, Boshed on. I mean, this is like misaligned. It's kind of missed it. It's a bit south, and you know, you get this ink bleed here. We've got a little SI here, which is really cool. That's still readable. That's nice. You get the Civic. So there's good sides and there's bad sides to this, and they kind of, it's quite strange in how they just kind of knock each other out, and then it can leave you feeling like quite neutral. But anyway, onto the other side. Now there's no weird hairs or dust coming out the paintwork here, which is good to see. But then I wanted it, you know, you've got this smudge mark here, so it's like no matter what side you display it from, if you're a photographer, you want to create the illusion that, you know, these cars are real or they're cool. And then when you see stuff like this, it's just like, hey, it's just a toy. So that's the downside of that, really. And then we've got the sunroof here. Again, you can see like such rough metal here from that mold. And then in the back, got some little Easter eggs here, so that's pretty cool. Let me just check the other casting. Are those? Yeah, they're also there too. So yeah, I mean, this one seems to be better, like it's aligned and in place. I think this was spread over 2 cases. Sometimes the first case, when they rush them to get out, they're really bad, and then when they carry over into the second case, sometimes the quality is higher. So this one is like really new, and maybe that's why it's still a bit funny, but maybe I'll be able to pick another one of these up in the wild if I get the chance before the scalpers get there, and maybe, yeah, it'll be a better version. I remember another really popular casting is that Godzilla Skyline. I managed to find a few of those in the wild, so hopefully, yeah, I'll be able to get some of these. But this was one I was really looking forward to, and I thought, you know, for £3.50 off eBay, why not, you know, especially when I got a few others and it all added up, so it wasn't too bad. Okay, so these are the two cars. Let's look underneath. This casting is from 2000, so 24 years ago. Pretty old casting, but the way that Hot Wheels just get away with just new livery and just reinvents it for, you know, now, that is just genius. So yeah, really cool vehicle. But if you are into collecting, I would definitely just look before you buy, rather than just like, oh my gosh, I found it, I'm gonna buy it right now. I'd actually just look at it and think, just check the QC out, and if it's really bad, I just leave it, because you know, it's not much. You can always I don't know, if you won't find another one, pick it up, but it's up to you. I think if I had the choice of seeing this, I'd probably leave it, because yeah, it doesn't look too cool. Okay, let's get this guy on the turntable. Here we go. Looking cool. Oh, there's some extra stuff that I didn't see there on the bottom here. It's not particularly, yeah, on the inside, just that paint. Okay, let's have a look at these guys now. So the gold one to me appears to be like better quality, and the white one just seems a bit of a rush job really, which is a shame, because for me, I prefer the white one here in this case. The gold ain't too bad either, so there we go. I think I'll check the wiki, I think they have released this in premium, but man, if this was in premium and done properly, this would be awesome. So there is a missed opportunity there, but maybe Hot Wheels will address that in the future. Looking at the inside, yeah, you can see, yeah, quite a lot of detail in there. Got seats. I mean, that gear stick is a bit of a lump, but I know why they've done that, because it's a toy and they don't want it to break off. So that's just standard. And then on this side, here we go. Just two-seater, and then we've got some things in the back there you can see. Maybe that's like a speaker. In the back there. I've noticed from the Lamley videos, when the designers come in, they start leaving Easter eggs for customizers who drill them open and then customize them, and when they open up, like for example here, there's like the engine underneath that they've sculpted, but you can't get to it until, yeah, you drill it apart. So yeah, I really like that. It's a really nice touch, and yeah, it's shows that, you know, the designers, they really care about these. So there we go. Let's get this guy back on. For me, I think Hot Wheels has been quite slow for the start of this year. I know that they always save their cool stuff towards the end, and from the other Lamley videos, there is some cool stuff coming up. But yeah, seems quite a slow start this year. I think my supermarket, my Sainsbury's, is on case B, so really behind. And Entertainer, they went up to E, but that's about it really. So it'll be quite a few months to catch up, and sometimes I don't know why they don't release them in the like A, B, C, D. So there's like been 2 or 3 cases of A and B repeated, which means, I don't know, maybe they'll just end up skipping boxes, which is a shame. But yeah, here we've got the wing mirrors as well. So it's, you know, they put an effort into this. Front rear tampos, wing mirrors,
it's not bad. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments below, and take care and see you in the next review.